being a learner, being a student, you should understood how the corruption will free from our country. Because if corruption will, it's very difficult to develop our nation. So whatever government of India thinks, the nation free corruption. Otherwise, it's not possible to develop our country. So government of India and every being a individual person, we should understood, we should eradicate the corruption, because we are young persons. In the young age, these things will not enter to our mind. Our students, if will not understood how the corruption will eradicate our country, then nation cannot develop. So today's speaker is Mr. Jagmohan Meena, IPS, I had told already, and my regional director, senior regional director, Dr. S.K. Tripathi is very much there, and I welcome my all colleagues, Dr. Bimal Nanda, Dr. P.K. Jana, and my other colleagues. So I must thanks to our senior regional director, Dr. S.K. Tripathi. Regularly, you are conducting seminar, webinar. So he always inspire us to conduct this kind of activities. So I welcome you, sir, for today's seminar. So before starting our webinar, I request my official to play our Kul Git. Thank you very much. So now I welcome our senior director, Dr. S.K. Tripathi. He is a good academician and also he is a good administrator. He always inspires us to do different kind of work. So with his inspiration, we are conducting series of meeting and series of different activities. how you reach the academic programs to a different part of the Odisha. So with these words, I request our senior director to give welcome address to our learners. Sir, please.
Thank you, Dr. Panigrahi. Thank you very much. Uh, Let me first of all welcome Sri Jagmohan Meena, IPS, that he has given his consent today to be the chief speaker. On the occasion of the Vigilance Awareness campaign that we are organizing since 16th of August this year. Uh, when we started discussing about organizing a webinar on vigilance awareness, immediately the name of Sri Jagmohan Meena came to our mind. And I requested Dr. Panigrai to get in touch with Dr. Meena so that we'll have an opportunity to listen to him. And we are really fortunate that he is present with us. We had heard about him that he is a person with academic bent of mind, and he is a very good administrator. He is a very good speaker, and definitely we'll enjoy his presentation, and we will get necessary tips because he is there in the police service. So he will give us necessary tips as to how to keep ourselves vigilant in curbing the corruption, which is spoiling our society everywhere. I will come to that little later. You see, Government of India has taken a lot of steps, and almost all the 56 regional centers in the country, 56 regional centers of IGNOU in the country, are organizing some events or the other to create awareness among the learners and also to create awareness among all the stakeholders of IGNOU about corruption. Uh, you know, how to curb this corruption in the society, from our society, and how to create a kind of awareness among the learners so that they will spread the message in the society to check corruption. From 30th of October till 5th of November, we are observed the Vigilance Awareness Week, and all the staff members of IGNOU regional centers, not only the regional center, but also all the staff members of the university took pledge on 30th of October to check corruption in the wherever they are working. It may be study center, it may be regional center, or it may be IGNOU headquarters at Delhi. So in whatever place our employees are working, in every place we would see that uh, no corruption is noticed, and as far as possible our work should be transparent and it should be dedicated to the people of our society. So that is the main objective, and this campaign will continue up to 15th of November, and Government of India has issued circular to all of us that uh, you know all institutions should organize capacity building programs, identify and implement systemic improvement measures, leveraging information and communication technology for complaint disposal, then disposal of day-to-day grievances of the learners and all that. And we all have done all these things, all these measures in this particular campaign from 16th of August. Because sky is the limit, we have a lot of things to do also, and whatever necessary tips that we are going to get from Sri Meena, definitely we will put them into practice and make our learners aware, make ourselves aware, and try to check corruption in our society. So before I request Dr. Meena, I would like to tell about my regional center. You see that Bhubaneswar Regional Center is one of the oldest regional centers in the country. And when the university was established in 1985, this regional center was created in 1986. Five, six regional centers were created, and Bhubaneswar was one of them. So it is one of the oldest, or I must say, it is one of the frontline regional centers in the country. And this center has created a niche by itself by way of providing excellent support services to the students. And because of the excellent support services, IGNOU Regional Center Bhubaneswar has got gold medal 3 times and best service award once. So 4 times we have got a good services, best services award. And all the employees or the part-time functionaries working at the study centers are completely dedicated to the cause of the learners. At the regional center also, 24 hours we are working, because on holidays also we are listening to the student queries. We are trying to redress the grievances of the students, and that way continuously we are working for the students. And that is precisely the reason why the enrollment in this particular region is increasing. So nearly we are catering to the needs of educational needs of more than 35,000 learners. I'm talking of only Bhubaneswar. There are two other regional centers, Koraput Regional Center as well as Ongul Regional Center, which are also enrolling good number of learners. So in general, I must say that nearly 55,000 learners are benefiting every year from IGNOU itself. So such a huge amount of learners you will never see in any conventional university. So it is possible only through open university, and I think IGNOU is one of the open universities which is satisfying the academic needs of large number of learners in this way. And if I talk about the academic programs, almost more than 300 academic programs are on offer, and from every discipline areas you will find one program or the other, and good number of professionals, even many civil servants are also joining IGNOU programs for their career advancement. Many professionals like teachers, bankers, engineers, health officials, forest level officers, and many more. You take any domain where IGNOU has no academic program. So IGNOU has academic programs in almost every domain of knowledge. So that way, IGNOU has been very popular. And in Bhubaneswar, almost all the academic programs are available. And we are trying to activate the programs in some selected study centers through which support service can be provided and the students can get the benefit. So that way we are proceeding. And we are also using the modern communication technologies in offering the programs. For example, constant web conferencing facilities are provided. Web conferencing are web conferencing activities are conducted both at the study center level and also at the regional center level. Of course, headquarters from school faculties side also, different web conferences are being conducted and students get the benefit. And Gyan Darshan, Gyan Bani, Swayam Prabha, Swayam, then CD-ROM, online activities, all these things are put in place so that students are properly supported. So because IGNOU is a national open university and it is under Ministry of Education, Government of India. So we, abide by all the instructions that we get from Ministry of Education, and accordingly we work, and we work for the benefit of the educational benefit of the people of our state. So I should not take much time because it is time to listen to our honorable speaker. Yes. So with this, I stop here. Of course, we will be joining you after the presentation of Sri Meena also to listen to your queries. So I stop here and hand over the forum to Dr. Panigrai for the next event. Dr. Panigrai, please.
Thank you very much, sir, for your nice words. Before I request to Jagmohan Meena sir, I request my colleague, Dr. Bimal Nandan, to introduce our guest.
Thank you, Dr. Panigrai. It's really a great privilege to introduce today's resource person, Sri Jagmohan Meena ji, SP Chhatrapur. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. It's a great privilege to welcome you. And as we all know, when we talk of policing and talk of a police officer, the first image, the first figure that comes into our mind is a figure that denotes toughness of physique and mind, determination that is unparalleled, and loyalty to the nation that is envious. one should be envious of. And the police officer's image in the society is that of a Himalayan rock who is tough always. But when we interact with Srimina, we come across a personality who is a Napoleon Bonaparte in terms of toughness when it comes to administrative acumen. And at the same time, he is a beholder of the personality of Gandhian civility and politeness. That was the experience I had when I interacted with him for a brief time when he visited the regional center. And he's a rare combination of a police officer who is really having the Napoleonian toughness and the Gandhian elements of politeness and civility. So it was a fortunate moment for him to interact with him. And today we are really privileged that he's with us to address us on the issue of say no to corruption, commitment to the nation. So it's really a great privilege, sir, that you are with us today. And it's really a tough task to describe Srimina or animate Srimina in 5 to 7 minutes or even 2 to 3 minutes. It's really a tough task. But I will try to do justice to my job. Srimina is an alumnus of IIT Kanpur. He completed his degree of BTech and MTech in aerospace engineering during the period 2006 to 2011. He was selected in the Indian Police Service in the 2013 Civil Services exam. That is the toughest exam in India to compete and to come out successful. It's tough to compete and tough to be successful, both way. So Srimina was a winner in both. He competed successfully. And in Odisha, he has a illustrious career as STPO, Kesinga, in the district of Kalahandi. He served as the SC of Malkangiri, SC of Angul district, and currently he is providing service to the people of Chhatrapur, and people of Chhatrapur are enjoying the humanitarian cost to administration to his services. So Odisha is benefiting a great way in Sri Mina's service. And today, I am very sure all our participants will gain immensely from his administrative acumen, from the experience he has gathered from the Indian Police Service, from the knowledge he has gathered all through his student career. So I request Sri Meena to share his views on the topic, say no to corruption, commitment to the nation, vigilance awareness among the learners. Sir, we look forward to listening to you. Thank you, sir, and I welcome you once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Vimal sir. So now it is the high time to listen our resource person, our guest, Mr. Jagmohan Meena. Rightly, my colleague said he is really humble because police persons very hard in outside, but really we find that Meena sir is a really humble and nice gentleman. With these words, now I request Meena sir to present his views. Meena sir, over to Meena sir, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Dr. S.K. Tripathi, sir, Senior Regional Director, IGNU, Bhubaneswar, Dr. Panigrahi, sir, Vimal, sir, all the dignitaries present here, all my brothers and sisters. Very good afternoon to all of you. First and foremost, I want to thank Dr. Panigrahi for giving me this opportunity to interact with all the esteemed audience today. Thank you so much, sir, for such a overwhelming introduction also. I know that this time is usually a lunch time or the time for taking rest after the lunch. So that's why I knew that at this time there will be least disturbance. That's why I suggested Dr. Panigrahi that this will be the suitable time. I am sorry for that all of you are missing the lunch or missing the rest because of this session. But I will try to be brief. IGNU is doing a great work for nation. All people who want to learn can learn due to IGNU. IGNU is a boon for downtrodden, for all those who want to gather knowledge while working. So I'm very much impressed and very much thankful to IGNU for this learning revolution that all of you are bringing in India. Today we have gathered in this part of series of programs being organized to observe Vigilance Awareness Week. 31st October is the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, a great leader who exemplifies the upright character, honesty, integrity. He is known as architect of peaceful integration of princely states and political unification of India. Without honesty, integrity, clarity of thought and approach, such tasks cannot be completed. So that's why in his memory we organize this Vigilance Awareness Week. Integrity is a way of life. A person who is honest in his profession, he will be honest in his personal dealings also, with friends and families also. He will have peace of mind that he will be able to achieve better standards of life. A honest person will always have more credibility, and then only we will be able to achieve greater aims in life and for our organization or for our country. I want to tell a story of Chanakya, which I listened to in one of the speeches of our Honorable Prime Minister. So he was telling that once Chanakya was in his home, and the one lamp he lighted one lamp, and due to some work, the king came to the home of the room of the Chanakya. So immediately Chanakya switched off that lamp and lighted another lamp. So and then when king returned back, he again switched off the second lamp and switched on the first lamp. So king was very much surprised that what is he doing? Why this that when I was present, another lamp was lighted by Chanakya. So next day he asked Chanakya that what happened? Why you are using two lamps? And what is the story behind this? So Chanakya told that the lamp which was lighted earlier when I was in the room alone, the oil which I was using in that lamp was from my private personal expenses income. And when you came, that was an official meeting. So I lighted another lamp in which the oil which was supplied from the treasury, from the government. So that's why I use another lamp while doing the official work. So these are the level of integrity which we witness or which we are having in our ancestors, in our society, in our culture. So with that, I want to tell one more thing. But now, what are the standards in our public life? That a company which will be selling ghee, so they will have to label their product as Shuddh Desi Ghee Ki Dukan, because now Shuddh they have to tell people that this is Shuddh, otherwise people will not believe, because there is so much of mistrust among people that they will have to tell that this is a Shuddh ghee. Similarly, real juice, they will have to tell this is a real juice, not any juice. So the mistrust is so much in public life, and we can say that corruption is so much that they have to tell that this is Shuddh desi ghee or Shuddh kachi ghani ka mustard oil. So like that, the standards of our public life have reduced from earlier times. Degradation of values in the society is alarming. But another story I want to tell, there are many smart people in our system, those who know how to tweak the systems. So one story was told by another. Again, I want to tell, our Honorable Prime Minister told that story in one of his speeches. That there was one, only one, just a hypothetical story was that one official in railways was very corrupt. So railway department wanted to sideline him. So they just gave him the post of the announcement doer. So that he will just announce that which train will come on which platform, and then he will not be able to do any mischief. So, but he was very smart. He know how to tweak the system. So when he got that opportunity in the announcement room, so first thing he announced that all that which luggage coolie can charge how much money for which kind of luggage. So a coolie can charge only 10 rupees for that particular kind of luggage. For small luggage, he can only charge 5 rupees. He started announcing that. So all coolies got disturbed because they were charging more. So all of them went to him and requested him to stop announcing about the rate charts of the coolies. So, so again, he started doing the dealings with the coolies. So a smart person will know how to tweak the system. So that's the challenge which we are facing. But at the same time, I believe that I have paid that. We have 90% of people who are honest and courageous. It is always due to some people, very minuscule number of people, that our organizations lose credibility. That I have felt personally and I have faced personally. And I come from an organization, unlike what Vimal sir was telling, it is having very bad image. Police is having very bad image. It is very difficult to make it positive also. Being a young officer, I've joined here. I've joined as in IPS in 2013, in 2013 batch. So I am in this service for last 10 years in police. So being young officer, I used to think that how to change the image of police. So we used to think about it, work hard about it. But over the period of time, I saw that it is very difficult to change the image of police, because whenever a complaint will come to police station, there will always be two parties will be there. So if one party is happy, another party is automatically unhappy or sad. And that the party which will be sad, that party will be more vocal. That party will be more aggrieved. Sometimes their grievances will be genuine, and sometimes there will be perceived injustice. So that's why it is very difficult to rebuild the image of police, because always there will be 50% of the people who deal with police, and they will say that we have met with injustice by the police, because other 50% have been favored legally or neutrally also. They have been favored legally, but other 50% will feel that they are badly dealt with the police. So more, and daily in dark also I receive lot of petitions, and whenever we inquire these petitions, more often than not we found these petitions had motivated, sometimes perceived injustice, sometimes because of lack of knowledge and understanding about legal systems. So that's what that is our experience. For example, in all cases people demand arrest, but there are guidelines by the Supreme Court. There is a law that in all the offences which are having punishment less than 7 years, as a practice, police should give the notice only. Police should not arrest. But people will not understand that, and that's why people will complain or think that the accused party has gained over the police personnel. So, in these cases where punishment is less than 7 years, there is a clear guideline that arrest has to be a rare thing only. Whenever it is a the accused person is doing crime again and again, then only we can arrest. Otherwise, if there's a first time offense, less than 7 years is a minor of in eyes of law. These offenses are classified that if the offense is less than 7 years, then automatic arrest is not required. So in such offences, if police arrest, then it has to be highly justified. Justification means that that the person has committed crime earlier, he is threatening the witness, then only police can arrest. And when there is no justification to arrest and there is demand to arrest, police loses credibility in the eyes of public, and no one is there to explain the law. So transparency comes handy to counter these things. On daily basis, we ensure that small cases, these kind of cases, we charge sheet should be submitted within the same month of the registration. I want to tell you that Ganjam district is one of the is having one of the lowest pendency in the state, because we feel that if the case will linger, then there will be scope of manipulation. So our focus is that whenever a case is registered, we should file the charge sheet in the court, so that a person will know that his case investigation is complete, and now it is not in the hands of the police, it is in the hands of the court. So by doing this, we ensure that investigating officer does not have time to do any kind of mischief. And one more thing I want to tell, that there is a system of Mo Sarkar. You all must be knowing that in this Mo Sarkar system, all the complainants are called on daily basis, whoever has registered the FIR, and they are asked that how they were treated, was there any foul language used, Was there any demand of money? Are you satisfied with the action taken by the police? Did you get the contact number of the IO? Did IO explain you the steps of investigation? So to bring transparency and to bring more proactiveness, this Mo Sarkar call center is working in my office also, in senior officers' office also, and almost all the complainants get this call, and these questions are asked to them. I want to tell you with very pride that you won't believe that 99% of the feedback which we receive in these Mo Sarkar calls is highly positive. The exceptions are there which are highlighted in the society. So it is very outstanding that, and it is very counterintuitive, counter to the perception that we have, which we have created for ourselves. Similarly, there is one more issue which touches everyone in policing, that registration of cases. You must have faced, or your relatives must have faced, problems you face regarding registration of cases. That many times you must have heard that your case is not registered. So I take that very seriously, and I want to tell you that last year Ganjam district registered highest number of cases in Odisha, even more than Bhubaneswar. We registered 13,403 cases, and this year also, till today, we have registered around 15,000 cases, like 1,600 cases more than last year till now, and still 2 months to go. So we are having very clear policy that case registration, if somebody has come to police station, case should be registered, because that person has exhausted all the avenues, his relatives, his family members, his gaon punches, and then only is coming to police station. So the case should be registered. And because of that, I want to tell you that we are successful in registering around 200 mobile theft cases, which are very simple problems of people, and we have recovered around 200 mobile phones which were stolen from the people, and we have handed these over to the rightful owners. And it is only because of the registration of case. If the case of mobile theft is not registered, then it will not be tracked, and if it is registered, then only it will be tracked, and somebody will investigate it, somebody will supervise it or monitor it. And that's why Ganjam police, in this year, we have found 200 lost mobiles or stolen mobiles and handed over to the individual rightful owners. These exercises increase our faith in the system. That's why, as a country, we are able to proceed in the right direction. And but always to ruin the efforts of 99% honest, dedicated, hardworking personnel in any organization, there will be few who will earn bad name for whole organization. In the administration, there is a dilemma of choosing between smart and corrupt officers, or average and honest officers. But in my experience, what I have seen, that if you are a good leader, you will be able to get the work done with average and honest officers. Because I believe that most of the tasks in the administration which we are doing require only right intent. Tasks are very simple in nature, sometimes challenging, but most of the times these are very simple in nature. So, and everyone in the organization is having some basic level of intelligence, which is sufficient for any task to do any government organization. So, I always choose a normal person, not very smart but honest officer, to get the work done, and that's how we can increase the trust of people in our systems. And I have seen that no one is indispensable. I have learned in many times that one officer goes, another comes. Many times another officer will perform better than our expectations. It is just that we have created a comfort level with previous officer who we did not want to part away with. So in this situation, I want to give example of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, that if you are a good leader, you can get the work done even with a average bowler named as Joginder Sharma in the last over of the World Cup final, in front of the very highly qualified, highly smart and informed batter. So that's why I always believe that a average person with right intent and honest person will perform better than a very highly smart and corrupt person. Without mentioning the use of technology, we cannot wind up the discussion on improving the governance and systems. Technology provides services without human touch, like direct benefit transfer (DBT) is there, like use of Aadhaar, online payments. Earlier, for everything, people used to stand in queues, but now queue system is gone because everything is available online on your mobile. For IGNU also, from start admission to exam, everything is available online. No, you don't have to go to any office. So that has created a atmosphere of honesty, a more credible atmosphere, more trustworthy atmosphere. So and reduce the harassment of general public. So that reduces discretion, and whenever discretion reduces, governance improves. I want to ask some of you, can someone from you tell that if your motorcycle is stolen, then how will you get the FIR registered? Anybody in the audience?
Sir, a CGTN portal, we have to register in CGTN portal. That's the
Right.
way, and the other way is via email to police station, and some way to providing via postal to register a case.
Right. First point you have actually told very correctly. Odisha police is having that virtual police station thing, and that is called EFIR. So for this limited thing, that if your motorcycle is stolen, you don't know who is the person who has stolen the motorcycle, and there is no injury to anybody. If these conditions are satisfied, then you can get your motorcycle theft FIR registered from your mobile phone. You can search the citizen portal Odisha Police online. You can log in on that, and you can go on the virtual police station and you can register your FIR. Just few days back, one revenue inspector came to my office, and his motorcycle was stolen. He was facing difficulties, so I got his FIR registered in my chamber only. So he was very pleased. And but I wanted to ask this, because the awareness is not there. Because of lack of awareness also, people run from one office to another office. If there is awareness that things are available on online also, then the harassment will reduce, the discretion will reduce, and obviously corruption will also reduce. So we should try to make SOPs for routine tasks to reduce discretion. Like Mosarkar, we should have a feedback system with our target beneficiaries to improve our systems. You all are very esteemed audience. You have very much. You all of you are having good experience in public life, in your professional careers. I was in doubt that what I will talk with you guys, so I tried to be less preachy and tried to keep discussion focused on my experiences. If you have found any words of mine as preachy, then I beg your forgiveness. I am very overwhelmed that I have been invited to talk with such a august audience. My interaction with IGNU officers has been very pleasant, and I have always sensed integrity and honesty in their words and tasks. That's why I decided that I will be part of this session by IGNU. IGNU is a great organization which is contributing in development of the nation. Once again, I want to thank all of you for inviting me and hearing me out patiently. I am really overwhelmed. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Meena sir. I mean, I really told you one thing, being an IPS officer, working in Ganjam district, because I am man of Ganjam. So difficult. And the criminal level of crime is happening in Ganjam district. Because since last 50 years, I had been there. So how you are managing and how you are given time to us, I am really, really thankful to you, because it's a very nice kind of experience you shared with our learners. So now I request our learners, if you have any doubt, if you have any query, if you want to ask anything about to our resource person, Meena sir, you can put your question.
Brother says in chat, sir, answer.
And Angel Maji has raised hand. Angel Maji, if you have any doubt, you can ask.
Angel Ma.
Mr. Rudra, you have also raised hand. Please ask your question.
Sir, one thing, sir. Sir, when I, sir, मैं हिंदी में बात करता हूँ. सर क्या है कि जब हम आरटीआई अप्लाई करते हैं ना, उड़ीसा में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है, क्या है कि आईपीओ नहीं मिलता है। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में क्या होता है कि उसको वेबसाइट में हम भेज देते हैं तो बहुत ज्यादा डाटा मिल जाता है, लेकिन उड़ीसा में ऐसा नहीं है। लेकिन हम आरटीआई पोर्टल के बारे में पीआईओ को पता नहीं है, उड़ीसा गवर्नमेंट के ऑफिसर को। ऐसा प्रॉब्लम बहुत सारे होते हैं सर। तो फिर क्या होता है कि गांव में तो लोग पुलिस स्टेशन जाने के लिए बहुत बहुत डरते हैं, क्योंकि पुलिस ज्यादा पैसा चार्ज करता है, ऐसा करता है। वो मिडिल मैन और सरपंच ऐसे ऐसे वो लोग बैठ जाते हैं कि लोगों को लोग सोचे थे वो लोग जाएंगे तो हम पुलिस स्टेशन जाएंगे, नहीं तो नहीं जाएंगे। ऐसे होता है, एक फेयर रह जाता है सर। उसको कैसे कम कर पाएंगे इसी इसके लिए थोड़ा।
Ruchi says a chat call and many others.
ये रुद्रा जी, फॉर्चुनेटली उड़ीसा में अगर किसी को कोई इमरजेंसी है कभी, तो 112 नंबर 24 आवर्स हमारा काम कर रहा है इमरजेंसी हेल्पलाइन के तौर पे। उसको आप यूज कर सकते हैं किसी भी गांव में, कहीं से भी आप यूज कर सकते हैं 112 को, अगर कोई इमरजेंसी है तो। और अगर कोई नॉर्मल कंप्लेंट है और अगर थाने में कोई नहीं सुनता है, तो हमारे सिस्टम में थाने के ऊपर एक एसडीपीओ होते हैं, 4-5 थानों के ऊपर। एसडीपीओ के ऊपर हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट पुलिस ऑफिस जहाँ मैं बैठता हूँ, वहाँ पे एडिशनल एसपी या एसपी होते हैं। एंड हम लोग काफी एक्सेसिबल हैं। डेली मेरे पास भी जनरल पब्लिक गांव से उठ के गांव के लोग हमारे पास आते हैं। लगभग डेली कम से कम 10 कंप्लेनेंट आके मिल के जाते हैं, और इमिडिएटली फिर थाने को हम लोग इंस्ट्रक्शन भी देते हैं कि क्या है, क्या क्या जेन्युइन इशू है, उसके अनुसार इंस्ट्रक्शन भी दिया जाता है। तो आपकी बात सही है, लोगों में थोड़ा भय रहता है, बट आज से जैसे पहला 10 साल पहले था, उसके कंपैरिजन में अभी लोगों का भय बहुत कम हुआ है। प्लस एक्सेसिबिलिटी होने की वजह से हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स भी उतने बड़े नहीं है, तो सब लोग आ पाते हैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर में भी या हेडक्वार्टर में भी। तो अगर थाने में कभी किसी का काम नहीं होता है तो डीएसपी या एसपी से मिलते हैं और उनका जो भी लीगल समस्या है उसको समाधान करवाते हैं। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir.
Good
Sir,
good
another
afternoon,
question, sir. Mainly, sir, corruption is mainly happening in blocks area, sir. वो जो ब्लॉक होता है ना, वहीं पे सर ज्यादा करप्शन होता है। हम जो दिखते हैं सर, पीसी के लिए जो जेई वगैरह ये सब, उनका परसेंटेज रखते हैं, एक परसेंटेज वो लोग रखते हैं। ऐसे होता है सर। उसको कम करने के लिए हम चाहते हैं तो फिर ये नहीं हो पाता है। क्या है कि कंस्ट्रक्शन काम एक बनता है तो फिर एक साल या 1.5 साल बाद वो कंस्ट्रक्शन काम टूट जाता है। उसके बाद हमारे पास कोई चारा ही नहीं है। लेकिन हम कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हैं। एक बिल्डिंग बनता है, वो भी टूट जाता है। ऐसे होता है। लेकिन इसमें गवर्नमेंट का कोई गारंटी होगा तो बहुत अच्छा होगा। एक कंट्रैक्टर कुछ चीज बनाया तो उसका गारंटी होगा 5 साल के अंदर उसको सब ठीक ठाक ही उसको मैनेज भी उसको करना पड़ेगा। इससे होगा तो शायद अच्छा होगा। तो फिर कंट्रैक्टर और लोगों में भी थोड़ा अवेयरनेस भी होगा सर।
नहीं, आपकी ठीक बात है ये। और इस डायरेक्शन में इस तरह का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी दिया जाता है कि कोई भी काम अगर कोई करता है तो उसका 5 साल का, कितने साल का मेंटेनेंस भी उसके पास में रहता है। तो वो आपकी बिल्कुल ठीक बात है, और उसी डायरेक्शन में अभी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स भी उसी तरह के दिए जाते हैं, जितना मेरे को नॉलेज है। बाकी उससे तो ब्लॉक में क्या काम होता है, कैसे होता है, मेरे को उतना उसके बारे में पता नहीं है। बट जितना लिमिटेड एक्सपीरियंस है उसमें मैंने देखा है कि मेंटेनेंस वर्क भी मेन कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को दिया जाता है, और उसकी ड्यूटी रहती है कि 4-5 साल तक जितने भी लाइफ उसकी है उसको मेंटेन करने के लिए।
नहीं सर, ये बड़ा बड़ा काम में होता है, लेकिन छोटा छोटा काम जो होता है इसमें नहीं होता है सर ये। थैंक यू सो मच सर। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
sir. Good afternoon, sir.
गुड आफ्टरनून।
Sir, I would like to ask you a question that you said we can eradicate the corruption from our society. But when we are going to the office, at that time they are asking some bribe. But at that time they are asking some bribes where we are unable to give the bribes to them, and they are refusing doing the work. How can we face them?
So for that, see, there are official mobile numbers of senior officers are also available on all the government websites. So if you can contact on these numbers. If the number is not picked up, you can even message or SMS or WhatsApp on these numbers, So I am sure that that officer will read that message. Plus, there are email IDs also available on online platforms. So if there is a specific problem which you feel that is a genuine problem, it needs to be solved. So I think you can call on the senior officer's number. You can send email to the senior officers, and you can send WhatsApp or SMS on the senior officers' mobile numbers. I think
Thank you.
that should that should resolve the problem.
Thank you, sir. I want to more think that my uncle is working as a police in Satrapur police station, and he said to me that you are a good officer.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else?
Raised hand.
Sir, I have a suggestion for you, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Suppose, whatever, work we are doing, I specifically talk about the disabled person. So when the disabled person is very find difficult to reach to the police station, so why can't you do some kind of apps, or why can't you do such kind of things so disabled person cannot harass by the police, or they can get benefit, or they can address their problems directly staying in the home. If it can be do something from them, it will be good. It's a good initiation for government of Odisha.
And that is very correct. For emergency kind of situations, 112 will be there. And for general problems, if the problem the person can wait for resolution of the problem, then I think the Sahayata app is also there. Odisha Police is having one app called Sahayata.
Raised hand.
On that app also, we can, the
Why
person.
why I am suggesting this is, sir, when Pandyan sir was the collector in Keonjhar and Ganjam, he taken lot of initiation for the disabled person,
Right.
and that is a eye opener for all of us in Odisha, government of Odisha. So if you can do things, such a kind of things, so it can really address to the
Yeah.
disabled person, because government of India, the right to information is telling lot of things about the disabled society. So you can do such kind of things for these people, so it will really help to the that community.
Right, we will discuss in detail that what all things are expected of us from the disabled persons. So we will discuss in detail and we will try to get this implemented.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else have any question to sir?
हेलो
Yes, go ahead.
सर नमस्कार
Namaskar.
सर मेरा एक पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम है मेरा फेसबुक का आईडी हैक्ड हो चुका है लेकिन मैं कंप्लेन किया था अभी तक कोई रिप्लाई नहीं मिला मैं
ये
Mr. Martha,
आपने
Mr.
कहाँ complaint किया था?
Mr. Martha, this is not a public grievance forum. It is
हाँ
a
सर सर ठीक है सर
seminar which deals with vigilance. So if you have any information which is required from Sri Jagmohanji, you can ask those questions, isn't it? Not about what problems that you are facing. Right?
ठीक है सर
You can contact my CUG number is available on net also. If if you really want to pursue that, you can contact me also, Shri Martha.
सर ठीक है इसीलिए मैं पूछा था सर
Contact करी पारेगा कुछ ऐसे.
Dr. Panigrahi,
Thank you very much, learners. It's a nice kind of interaction with our Jagan Meena sir. So now I request my colleague Dr. P.K. Jana to give a vote of thanks to our resource person. Over to Jana sir, please.
Am I audible? Good afternoon to everybody.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Am I audible, sir?
You are audible, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold your mic.
Hello.
You are audible, sir. Go ahead. Jana sir, go ahead.
Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. Honorable Senior Regional Director Dr. S.K. Tripathi, esteemed Mr. Jagmohan Meena, IPS Officer, SP Chhatrapur, respected Deputy Director Dr. S.K. Panigrahi and Dr. V.C. Nanda sir, respected other dignitaries, my dear colleagues, dear learners and friends. So I feel very fortunate to offer vote of thanks because this session was very good session and we have received a very eminent personality and very honest people, and he has shared his experience very nicely. So on behalf of IGNO, first of all I would like to thank Mr. Jagmohan Meena, IPS officer, for his kind consent to attend this meeting. Despite of his busy schedule, he has accepted our invitation and spared some time to share his views, his ideas, and his experience among our learners. So we are very much thankful to you, sir. And we are very fortunate to meet you here. And most of the learners, they have interacted with you very nicely, and they are very keenly awaiting you to listen to you. And uh, you have covered many aspects regarding the integrity, honesty, and transparency. How to maintain transparency in this present society. And it's a very good idea that due to this online platform, we have been moving towards transparency in a better way. And we are very much thankful that you have been trying to recover the image of the police. Though within the police department, it is very difficult to restore the image. Anyway, you are trying your best to restore the image. I hope very soon, with your effort, you will be achieving the better image. And we hope that every police officer should have this idea, have this determination to achieve this, and I think you will achieve very soon. I hope. May God bless your ideas so that you can get the better success. And we are very much thankful for you, sir. And I hope most of the learners they have enjoyed a lot, and we also have learned much from you. And I hope in future also we'll be inviting you for this type of talk, and you please try to encourage us like this type of talk. So thank you very much, sir, and we are grateful to you. Now I would like to thank Dr. S.K. Tripathi, sir, Senior Regional Director, because due to his idea and his cooperation, this program could be successfully conducted. Sir actually initially sir has initiated this proposal, and by the way, this proposal got the successful. This was happened successfully. So we would like to thank our senior regional director for his kind cooperation and guidance, so that we could get the seminar successfully conducted. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank our Deputy Director, Dr. S.K. Panigrahi and Dr. V.C. Nanda sir for their initiative in arranging this meeting nicely. And they have much effort to call the resource person. So we are very much thankful to you, sir. And at last, not the least, the learners who have participated in this meeting and enjoyed the seminar. They have interacted nicely with the resource person. So we are very much thankful to the learners also. So first, I would like to thank everybody who have participated in this meeting. So thank you all.
Thank you very much, Jana sir. So before I conclude our today's webinar, I request our regional director to close the program and give the concluding remarks. Over to sir.
Thank you very much. I must thank Dr. Sri Jagmohan Meena ji, because he has very nicely presented on various facets of the vigilance. He told about integrity. He gave a very beautiful anecdote about Chanakya. Then how he beautifully narrated that the normal or the average but honest officer is more important than a very smart and corrupt officer. We definitely understand this one and we'll keep in mind. He also spoke about how to reduce the harassment. When a general public is coming to any office. For example, in our case, regional center, when the learners are coming, when the general people are coming, they should not be harassed. They should be given utmost support so that they will go satisfied. So that way, he has given a lot of insight to us, and it was really eye-opener. And he also spoke about the citizens portal, where the students can lodge their complaints. Even the police service, the police officers are, how the police officers are approachable, in what way, the general public can meet the police officers to lodge their complaint and FIR, etc. So all these things are a great learning for all of us. Sir, we are very much thankful to you, and we want that you should continue to provide support to us, because both police as well as Indira Gandhi National Open University are always working for the general public, because IGNOU is established in the state of Odisha just to help the poorest of the poor people, because those who are well-to-do people, they can go to the formal educational institutions to get their higher education. In IGNOU, you will find majority of the learners, they come from poor background, so they need maximum support, and that is precisely what is our endeavor and our effort is always. So, sir, on behalf of all the staff members, on behalf of the university fraternity, I must extend my thankfulness to you and all those our stakeholders, like our coordinators, counselors, and other support staff who are extending their support to the IGNOU for helping the students in getting their higher education. So with this, we close the meeting for today. We'll have another meeting very short, which will be announced by our deputy directors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Mina sir, for your kind support and kind wills. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for arranging such kind of meeting, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We have learned many things. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.